My name is Hayley. I've discovered I have somewhere between 25 and 40 donor siblings. I was lucky in that at least there were records kept that documented how many siblings I have, but legally I'm not allowed to know who they are. Yet, thanks to DNA testing, I have discovered a few of my donor siblings. That is, that they're from the same donor but were raised in different families. I've been completely stunned by our similarities, not only in appearance, but in our interests, aptitudes, and hobbies. I discovered I studied at university with one of my brothers in the same field of study at the same time. One of my sisters collects the same obscure things as me. We both collect pieces from iconic Australian illustrator May Gibbs. And another of my sisters dreams of buying a big bush block for nature conservation, just like me. It's uncanny. It's clear to me that they're not strangers at all. Being denied knowledge of even the names of my siblings has left me feeling haunted. I find myself looking for them in strangers' faces as I walk down the street, on the train, even in Switzerland. They could be right next to me and I could never know it. I feel disempowered, like I'm not allowed to call the feeling of longing to meet them what it really is: grief. Some of my siblings feel that they cannot date without asking their prospective partners to do a DNA test, just in case they are one of our siblings. They can't live their lives like their peers due to the risks that donor conception has burdened to them. How is this fair? How will this impact our own children, who may have hundreds of unknown cousins? Despite the bonds that many donor-conceived people feel with their siblings and the risks of not knowing them, we are systematically denied this information for the convenience of the wishes of everybody else.
Hi, I'm Sharni. All my life, people have said things to me like, "There's a girl who looks just like you," and it still happens all the time. I grew up. I went to school. I went on a lot of dates. I had some serious relationships, and eventually I got married. I was 3 months pregnant when I found out I was donor conceived. I thought I knew who I was, so I thought I knew who my baby was, but she was 1/4 a stranger with an unknown biological grandparent. My husband could have been my half-brother. Half the medical history I'd been filling out on forms was meaningless. My ethnicity was different to what I thought it was. My husband jokes about marrying under false pretenses and asking for his money back. Now, every time someone says to me, "There's someone who looks just like you," I get an adrenaline rush. I ask for all the details, where they saw them, if they know their name. I wonder if any of the girls that people told me about were actually my donor-conceived half-sisters, or if any of the men I kissed were my donor-conceived brothers. I'm searching for half-siblings who might not even know they're donor-conceived. Their names are on record, but their record keepers won't give me this information, so the only way I can find them is through detective work. I've gone through all the official channels, and so far I've had the opportunity to meet 2 half-sisters. So if you know someone who looks like me, please let me know.